If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what is a wall when it comes to objections in the sales process, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business. A fantastic day to talk about you. So here's the thing. I have found sometimes that by diagramming out what you run into as a sales professional and what I've run into really does help set the stage for there's different ways to run a sales process. Now, my idea and version may not be your idea and version, so I would say, hey, take this for what it is and figure out how you can use it in your sales process. Figure out how you can adapt and modify and say, if this is true for me, how do I make it work? Okay, so I've got my $12 whiteboard right here, and I got a generic sales call. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning right here, and then roughly sometime around 9 o'clock after the discovery phase is done, after the rapport phase is done, and you roll price, okay? And then so you're right here, you say my widget, my gizmo, my product, my service is $10,000, okay? Where most people in sales struggle is, one, they put all of the energy to this section of the sales call. They put all their energy to this section of the process, and then when they hit the wall, they're like, I've just ran my race and I've crossed over the finish line and I'm tired. So then they get confused. They're like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what direction to take this. I don't know how I'm going to stick into the sales call. I don't know what I'm going to do with this process. So one, you have to be aware that you really want to maintain energy across the entire, right, the entire spectrum of what you're doing. So that's item number one, and it's super important. So here's the thing. If you want to get better at sales and you want to learn how to be amazing, you should absolutely go to the email publication, go to this email, this URL right above my head, type it into a browser. It'll probably ask you for a name, an email address, maybe a phone number. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, okay? So when we're talking about the wall and what you run into with objections, like, and you're trying to, like, hey, I'm like right here trying to figure this out. What are some tools that you can use to make sure that when you hit the wall, you know what you can do? And really, it's going to be the questions that you ask. So I remember I went to a sales event, probably like 2010, and it was really a big deal for heating and air sales guys to hit over 2 million. This was like, the 2 million mark was unheard of back then. Today, it's like, everybody's there, okay? And there's a guy named Ken, and Ken was able to cross that $2 million threshold the year before he did $1 million. And everybody asked him, what did you learn how to do? He's like, I learned how to ask one more question, right? Well, his answer was, when you get to the wall right here, you're not telling stories, you're not spinning information, you're asking questions, right? So you're trying to figure out, where is this person at, right? So one of the questions could be, hey, money aside, are we the type of company that you want to deal with? Terms aside, is this something that you want to do? And I'm going to go into what I refer to as a lockdown technique. You're confirming that you're the right company. You're confirming it's the right product. You're confirming it's the right service. You're confirming that they like the warranties and guarantees. And realistically, this is where you slow down, right? Like, if there was ever a time to say, I need to conserve some energy, it's right here at the wall. It's right here. And this is my belief after writing with salespeople, watching salespeople, listening to my own recordings, listening to them, watching my own presentations. Like, this is the point. Most people are trying to go to the close and like, I got to go faster. I got to get to the end, and I got to close this deal. I got to make it happen. I got to get the money. And in all realities, it's like, okay, what if we could slow this down by like 3, 4, 5 minutes? What if we went like and just said, yeah, everything's going to be okay, right? And we're going to chill out a little bit. When you hit the wall, the tendency for you, for me in the past, was to speed up. Now, I will give you fair warning. Who and what questions are going to do way better for you than why questions? Why questions can come across as accusatory. Why questions make people be defensive. A who or a what question is going to be one of the directions that you could take this process when you hit the wall, right? Roland Frazier taught me a really good question. What would need to be true in order to fill in the blank? Who would benefit from moving forward with this product, this service, this widget, or this gizmo? There's a lot of different directions that you could take it, right? If your energy is up right here through the entire sales call, fantastic. This is why it's important, super importante, for you to be the same person with the same energy and the same effort throughout your entire sales process. There you go. That's what happens when you hit the wall. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.